Hey you guys, what's up? It's Alisha. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing 5 easy breakfast recipes. These are my go-to breakfast recipes throughout the work week whenever things are busy, things are hectic, but I want to make sure I get a good healthy breakfast in. These are all of my go-to meals. I pretty much just swap these out throughout the week and they keep me nice and full, and I'm getting good vegetables, good fruits, and good protein. So let's go ahead and jump right into it because I don't want this video to be too long. So our first breakfast meal is going to be a smoothie. That is an easy recipe to do, beginner friendly. Really anybody can make a good veggie and fruit smoothie. So for our smoothie, I'm going to be using this spinach and spell mix. I also have frozen fruit. You can always do fresh fruit as well, but I think that for longevity and just for financial reasons, it makes the most sense to get a pack of frozen fruit. So that way you can just get whatever you need and store it back into the freezer, and it lasts so much longer than using regular fresh fruit. So here I am using the Central Market Tropical Blend. This blend has mangoes, pineapples, and kiwis. I'll also sometimes do like a berry trio blend. It just depends on the mood that I am in, but the tropical blend is pretty much my go-to frozen fruit mix. So I have that. I also have granola. This is by the brand Udi's. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it is a gluten-free food, and it is just their pure honey granola. Some people don't like to put granola in their smoothies, but I find that it keeps me fuller for longer, and it just adds a good crunch to my smoothie, which I personally love. So I like to add a little bit of this into my smoothie, and I will also be adding like 3/4 or so of a banana. So that's all of my ingredients, and also some water. And one more thing, I also have protein. I like to add protein to my smoothie. This is by the brand Pro Gym. It's their Tahitian vanilla bean flavor, and it goes so well with the rest of the ingredients for my smoothies. And then of course we have our blender. So I keep it super simple. I like to use just this like small Nutri-Ninja cup, so I can fit all of my ingredients in here and just blend it on my blender right in this cup. It holds 24 ounces, so this smoothie will keep me pretty full throughout the morning. I will add in my vegetables first, and I'll go ahead and rinse these out before I add it in my cup. So I like to take like a large handful of kale and spinach. I love adding as much greens as I can possibly add in my smoothie. Like, this is the most important part in my personal opinion. Then I will go ahead and add my frozen fruit. And for this, I'm not too heavy-handed with it because a little fruit for me goes a long way. It's already sweet, so I don't like to add too much fruit. Plus the pineapple, it just like, it sets the smoothie off. And then for my banana, I'll break off like half a banana to like 3/4 of a banana. Just depends on my mood. I honestly think a banana, it's almost necessary because it really does help to make my smoothie really sweet. I can 100% tell a difference whenever I don't add a banana versus whenever I do add a banana. And I don't know, I just like for it to taste sweet. That's just what I like. And then I'll add a little bit of granola so you won't want to snack in the morning. Okay, and then last but not least, I'm going to take a scoop of protein. Again, this is also optional, but because I work out consistently, I like to get as much protein as I can. So that's all of my ingredients. My cup is pretty much full, and now I'm going to add like water until it hits about half of the cup. All right, so I added my water. You can also always add like almond milk or some other form of liquid, and sometimes I will. It just depends like my mood. Whenever I do berry frozen fruit, I really will just go ahead and add in almond milk. But whenever I do tropical blend, I've kind of found that it tastes better with just water. And if you guys are wondering, the blender that I am using is the Ninja blender. It's the Kitchen System 1200 watts blender. All right, and now we just blend. All right, so my smoothie is done. I can already tell that it is nice and creamy. Everything is blended really nicely. I like mine nice and creamy. And I will go ahead and show you guys how my smoothie is looking. Here you go. I have my super large smoothie straw, and let's drink it. It's nice and sweet, but it's not too sweet. You get your fruit, you get your vegetable, and you get some protein. So the next breakfast idea is oatmeal. I love oatmeal. I always have since I was a kid, and my obsession with oatmeal has not gone anywhere. So for today's oatmeal, we are going to be using the old-fashioned oats. These are healthier than quick oats. If you guys didn't know, quick oats are a lot more processed. These are not. I have ground cinnamon. Cinnamon is always the must for my oatmeal. I have a pack of the stevia in the raw 0-calorie sweetener. This super tiny pack will be my sweetener for my oatmeal. I used to be one that would like dump in like sugar, but we're trying to eat clean, we're trying to be healthier, so a good alternative is a 0-calorie sweetener. I also have almond milk, just your regular schmegular unsweet original almond milk, lower in calories, so that's always good. And then I have some berries. I usually get this fresh berry trio from HEB, and it has blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries. That is our ingredients for our oatmeal. And whenever I pour my oatmeal in, I pretty much just like, I eyeball it. I don't really measure. I probably should, but that's like one thing I'm not the best at. So this is about how much oatmeal I add. Can y'all see how much oatmeal I add into my bowl? And the one thing about old-fashioned oats is that they are pretty big grains, so they do keep you fuller for long. Now we add in our almond milk, and I just pour it in there until all of the oats are saturated. That makes it much easier to like stir and add everything else once this cooks. And I will pop this in the microwave for 2.5 minutes. Yep. While our oatmeal cooks in the microwave, I'm going to rinse off the fruit that I want to put in my oatmeal. So I'm gonna take a little bit of blueberries, a little bit of raspberries, and a little bit of blackberries. All right, so I have my bowl of fruit. Everything is washed off and ready to put into my oatmeal. All right, you guys, so our oatmeal is all done cooking. So last but not least, I just need to add in my 0-calorie sweetener. And for this, I add pretty much the whole pack because there isn't a ton of sweetener in here to begin with. Then I'll add in some cinnamon. I just sprinkle it in until it looks like it's enough. And then mix that all together. And last but not least, I'm going to just sit my fruit on top. And mix that in. Easy peasy. This meal takes like less than 5 minutes to do, but it's always so good, so yummy, and it keeps you full all morning long. There you go. Can y'all see that? That is my oatmeal. Looks nice and colorful, and it tastes even better. For the last 3 breakfast ideas, I wanted to bring y'all a little bit closer so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing, because these are a smidget more difficult than the first 2. Smoothies and oatmeal is just super simple. These are a little bit harder, but not really. So for this meal, we're going to be doing a sweet potato filled with turkey sausage, cheese, and some veggies. What I did is I already went ahead and cooked my sweet potato. Cooking my sweet potato was super easy. All I do is, of course, wash my sweet potato off and I prick it with a fork all over, and then I stick it in the oven for 45 minutes at 425 degrees. So it cooks in the oven for 45 minutes at 425 degrees, and there you have it. This is our cooked sweet potato. So that's already prepped and ready to go. For the rest of our ingredients, I will be using egg whites. You guys know that I love egg whites. It's less cholesterol. And for somebody like me who can sometimes get higher cholesterol, I like to keep it as low as possible. So egg whites are a great go-to. I also have some cheese. This is Colby Jack cheese. I also have turkey sausage. It's in a plastic bag right now because I opened this up yesterday, but it is the brand Jimmy Dean. It's the fully cooked turkey sausage crumbles. I have been using these for years, and the turkey sausage is so good. I have this HEB fresh cut. It is filled with white onions as well as cilantro. So I will be using some cilantro from this pack, as well as some more spinach and kale. This meal is actually really simple, but I first need to go ahead and cook my egg whites. So I'm going to cook them on a skillet really quick. And then I'm also going to toss my turkey sausage crumbles into a bowl and warm it up for like 30 to 45 seconds or so. All right, so our egg whites are cooked, and now it's time to just add everything together. So first I'm going to cut my sweet potato in half and just pull it apart. You guys can see there. I just separated both sides. And I'm going to add my cheese. It's literally just adding everything else. I'm gonna sprinkle some cheese on there. And this meal may look weird, but I promise you, don't judge it until you try, because I was skeptical at first, but it's easily become one of my favorite breakfast meals to eat. Pour on my turkey sausage crumbles. Again, I warm these up for 45 seconds, so they are nice and hot. I'm gonna take some of my eggs. I cooked a lot because I also plan to use these for other meals I'll be showing you guys. But for now, I'm going to just take some of my egg whites and just pour it onto my little sweet potato hash. That's what I'll call it, a sweet potato breakfast hash. I'm going to first kind of like break apart my kale and spinach. I literally just have a couple of like pieces of kale and spinach, and they're already washed off. So I am just going to kind of like break it off with my hands. You can always chop it up with a knife. Okay, and then last but not least, I'm going to sprinkle on some cilantro. And that is it, y'all. It looks so good. I'm gonna bring you guys closer so you guys can see exactly how it looks. Do y'all see that? It looks good. We got our vegetables, our egg whites, sweet potato, a little bit of cheese. Another super easy breakfast to make. Outside of cooking the sweet potato, it takes like less than 10 minutes to whip everything up and put together, and it really does taste so good. So definitely give this a try. Don't knock it till you try it because it may look weird to some, but trust me, it tastes delicious. Okay, so for our fourth meal, we are going to be doing breakfast tacos. That is also one of my favorite meals to make. You guys will see that I'll be using a lot of the same ingredients that I use for our sweet potato hash. So for the tortilla, I'm using these low carb whole wheat tortillas. They are by the brand La Tortilla Factory. They are 90 calories each, so really low in calorie, really low in carb, 6 grams net carbs, 13 grams fiber, and 8 grams protein. So these are great to have on deck whenever you are craving breakfast tacos, regular tacos, a great alternative to your typical flour tortilla. That's the size of one, so it's a pretty good size. Next, we have some more vegetables, some kale and spinach, some onions, and some cilantro. And I already went ahead and pre-portioned out what I wanted to use for the breakfast tacos because you guys already saw how everything was packaged prior to this breakfast meal. So we have our veggies right there. I just went ahead and warmed up some more turkey sausage crumbles to add to our breakfast taco. But again, it's totally optional. I'll do chicken, I'll do turkey, whatever I just feel like doing. I am going to be using some more cheese, so I have some more Colby Jack cheese, and last but not least, I will be adding in some egg whites. Now, mixing everything together is of course super easy. I'm sure you guys have made breakfast tacos before, so it's not really hard to do. First, I'm going to add my egg whites. I made a lot earlier, so I would have enough for all of my meals. Next, I'm going to add in my turkey sausage crumbles. That's a tongue twister, turkey sausage crumbles. Sprinkle that in. If y'all have never had these turkey sausage crumbles before, y'all are missing out. These are so good. Like, they are just so good. Next, we are going to start adding our vegetables, again, all washed off. So I like to first kind of break apart the spinach and kale. There we go. And then next, I'm going to sprinkle my cilantro on there. And also add in some white onions. And I don't overdo it with the onions. I try to be light-handed with this. I'm not a huge onion person, but it does add flavor, which is what I love. I love to add flavor, especially to my breakfast tacos, so I really can't go without adding onions or like some kind of pepper to my breakfast taco. So we have that, and then last but not least, I'm going to add my cheese. And I just sprinkle that on there. And I also try not to be too heavy-handed with my cheese. And that's it, y'all. So I'm going to warm this up for like 15 seconds just to get the cheese to melt a little bit, let everything soak in, and then we should be good to go. It looks so good. And this meal here is definitely satisfying and filling. Once you eat this, you will be good all morning long. So filling. All right, you guys, so that is it for our breakfast taco. Definitely recommend you guys giving this a try, especially with the low carb tortillas. They taste almost just the same, but it's much healthier for you, and you will love this meal. It's super flavorful, super delicious, and just an easy breakfast to make whenever you are in a rush and on the go. So yeah, bon appetit. Our last meal is French toast. French toast is my favorite breakfast of all time. I love it, but I wanted to find a way to make French toast a little bit healthier. I'm not saying that this is like the healthiest way to make French toast, but I have found it to be a lot healthier alternative to like my just brioche, like full on French toast. So it does the trick whenever I want a good French toast fix, but I want to keep it clean. This gets the job done. So what I have is I have this bread. It is the Dave's Killer Bread. It's their 21 whole grains and seeds organic bread. Much healthier alternative. It has so much nutrients in it, and it's really thick, which is what I love because I only need to eat like 2 slices of French toast to feel full. I also have eggs for my French toast. I have turkey bacon because again, your girl loves turkey for breakfast. But of course, any protein that you want, go for it. Any meat that you want to use, go for it. I also have grapes because this will be our fruit with our breakfast. And I have some butter. You guys will see why I use butter in just a second. And also, for my French toast, I have cinnamon and pure vanilla extract. I cannot go without either of these to make my French toast. It just does not taste the same. And since I'm already using like a pretty clean, like healthy bread, I need something good to make it taste good. So cinnamon and pure vanilla extract is just that. So what we are going to do is first make our French toast mix. Super duper simple. If y'all have made French toast before, I'm sure this is pretty similar for you. So I am gonna take just 1 egg because I'm only doing 2 slices of French toast. So first I'll add that into my little bucket, or I guess container. And then I'm going to add in some cinnamon. And yes, I add a lot of cinnamon. I'm going to pour in just like a dash of vanilla extract, like a dash, and add just a little bit of almond milk. I don't know why I've started to do this. I think it makes like the mixture a little bit creamier, and I feel like it just makes it easy to dip the French toast slice into the mix. It's just easier. I don't know why, but almond milk does help. So I'm going to mix this all together. You guys can see that. I'm going to add a dash of more almond milk because the mix is still a little bit too thick. And I like for my French toast mix to be a little bit creamier. So there we go. That is our French toast mix. Can you guys see that? I'm sorry if y'all can't, but I don't want to spill it. But that's it. Now we are going to move over to the stove. So for the stove, I already have my skillet over there. So I'll just need my French toast mix, 2 slices of bread, and my butter. Okay, so I brought you guys up close because I wanted y'all to see exactly how I add the butter to the skillet and then of course cook my French toast. So I like to first heat up the skillet just a little bit so it's already pretty warm. And now I'm going to add like this much, y'all, like that much butter to the skillet. And just kind of work that all over the pan. This, I think, is so important to get like that really yummy French toast taste. Again, totally optional if you don't want to add any butter. Don't have to do it, but for me, this just helps my French toast taste like 10 times better. And you want to make sure you get the butter all over the skillet. Okay, all right, we're good. Y'all see, skillet is covered in butter. Now is the easy part where we just dip our slice of bread into our French toast mix and then pop it on the skillet. Easy peasy. And you gotta make sure that like the whole slice of bread is covered. That's the only way it's like really fire. That's the only way. And then after like a minute or so, I will flip my French toast over. Doesn't that look so good, y'all? This looks so good and it smells delicious. French toast is cooked. It looks super good. I also went ahead and cooked my turkey bacon off camera. It was just as simple as me putting it in the microwave for like a minute or 2 and I am good to go. So turkey bacon is cooked. French toast is cooked. Last but not least, I am just going to add some fruit to my plate. I decided to go with grapes today, but again, it totally just depends on my mood for the day. Sometimes I'll also do like strawberries or berries. It really just depends on my mood. And just like that, you guys, our meal is complete. Gonna top my French toast with a little bit of this 100% pure maple syrup. And like I said, adding the butter to the skillet is totally optional. I just like it adds a little razzle dazzle to your French toast. Like, sometimes you have to just live a little, have some fun. Like, life is too short to have boring French toast. So I think the butter is totally worth it. But if you wanna be really guilt-free, just skip the butter, skip the syrup, whatever you feel like you have to do to eat clean. But yeah, that is pretty much it for my meal, you guys. Fruit, protein, French toast that has lots of good nutrients in it. So I am good to go for my breakfast. And that took all of 10 minutes, if that. So all of these meals take less than 10 minutes to do. Aside from cooking the actual sweet potato, all these meals are 10 minutes or less, and they're super satisfying, just really delicious and really filling. I think that's so important. To whenever you're eating clean, you want to eat foods that are good and like delicious, not just clean, because whenever you're eating boring food, you don't really want to eat clean. But whenever the food is actually delicious, you want to keep eating it. So these meals, I guarantee you, are super delicious, but they do keep you on track for whatever fitness journey you're on. So definitely give these a try. Let me know your thoughts. Again, here is my French toast. Looks so good. There's a closer look because I could not resist showing you guys how perfect my French toast look. They look so good. So you guys, that wraps up my 5 easy breakfast ideas. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you guys did, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you guys haven't already. And also, if you guys want to see more videos like this, please let me know by commenting down below, and let me know down below what food idea videos you guys want to see next. I'm all about eating clean, but like make it delicious. So if you guys want to see lunch ideas, dinner ideas, even like cheat meal ideas, I'm always open to new suggestions. So please comment your suggestions down below, and I will be happy to do more videos like this for you guys. As always, I love y'all. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will talk to y'all in the next video. Bye, guys.